apocalypse.
Hey, how you doing? Good to see you again, and welcome back to the show. Thanks for stopping by. Hope to find everybody safe, healthy, and in good spirits, which again we know is kind of crazy at these times. If you haven't already, appreciate you hitting that thumbs up, subscribe, and hit that bell icon. So I know it's been a while now, and everybody's just been talking about let's get this over with. I want to get back outside. I want to get back to normal. Whichever normal is going to be when we get back to it, we don't know. But this we're living in right now is not normal. And that's what the talk is about. You know, enough is enough already. You see protests all going on in different states, whatever. And so now I know some states are definitely opening up back again, starting to do business. Here in New York, they're talking about it. But what position are you in right now? What position is anybody in? I mean, everybody's in different positions. I understand that. A lot of people lost their jobs. A lot of people working part-time. We got the essential workers working all the time. First responders, everybody's out there. But if you're someone who's working at home, let's say now, okay, you can't go to work, but you're working at home now. Are you ready to go back to work? Do you want to go back to work? I know there's different opinions, different theories on this. Do you think it's safe to go back to work right now? Are you scared to go back to work right now? Or you're just so used to being home, do you want to stay at home and do your work? Do you think that's a better alternative for you at this time? People that are working part-time, are they happy right now working 2 or 3 days a week? And they really don't want to go back to work full-time? Are they making enough money those 2 or 3 days to stay home the other 2 days or 3 days, whatever, and get by? Is that the position you're in? How about the people that are collecting unemployment right now that are actually making more money collecting unemployment than they were at work? What's going to happen with them? What do they think? What are they going to do? Think about it. You're not working. You're making more money than you were working. Your boss calls you, tells you, I'm opening up again now. Want to come back to work? What's going to be your answer? What are you going to do? This is starting to go around. I'm starting to hear a lot of different conversations, and they're talking about this. You know, what's going to happen now? What position are you in? And what options do you have right now? What option would you take? Because if we open up back up again, it's time to go back to work. We're ready to go. I mean, you know, a lot of people want that. You know, I mean, most people want that. But there are people out there that are actually making more money staying home on unemployment. Why would they want to go back to work? Only one thing I remember, it will end soon. That $600 extra, I think, will end soon. I don't know when, but. And the people that are working from home now, are you getting so used to being there that you think it's better to stay there and work from home? You like it better? Or you're ready to get the hell out of there and ready to get back to the office or wherever it is that you work, you want to get back to? Crazy. All these things now are starting to think about, like the things have turned. You know, when all this first started happening, people getting laid off and jobs being cut down, and, you know, everybody was like, oh my God, I can't believe this. It's, you know, crazy. And which we all had the right to, I mean, because this was freaking nuts. This was really terrible what happened, you know, especially with all the debts and the sicknesses and stuff that we're still going through today. The whole world was turned upside down, you know. It's a whole different lifestyle, whole different thing for everybody, you know. And like I say, it affected everybody differently. A lot of people are saying and stuff, you know, different states differently, different countries differently. But now we're at that point where it's starting to settle down a little bit, and people are talking about opening up again. Let's go back to work. Let's start getting things back again, trying to get back to normal. What do you do? What position are you in today that's going to change tomorrow for you? What you're going to do if your boss calls you and says, let's open up, let's get back to work, let's start doing it again? You're happy, you're sad, you don't know. Crazy. The reason why I brought this whole thing up too is there's this question here that was asked, and it was actually answered. It was from here, from New York. So, you know, your state or country might be different, but check this out. My company is talking about returning to work in the office soon, but I am panicked that it isn't safe yet. If I don't want to return, my boss, my employer, insists, can they fire me? And if they do, can I still collect unemployment? So here's a guy, I guess he was working from home, or was home, and now they open up his office again, and the boss wants him to come back to work. He's worried about if he doesn't go back because he's so nervous about, you know, the virus, which he has right to be. I mean, we're all scared of this. Can he be fired? And if he is fired, can he collect unemployment? Well, here's the answer that was given to him. We are all in uncharted territory here, and employers, lawyers, and government officials are working overtime to assess these and related questions. Essentially, your employer does not have to allow you to continue to work from home and can fire you for refusing to return to the office. But here are some things to consider. I was given some options here. If your anxiety is such that a doctor will certify that you are unable to work at this time due to your medical condition, and your employer is covered by the Federal Family and Medical Leave Act, you may be able to take job protected leave. If you have to care for a family member who is ill, you may also qualify for the FMLA or the New York Paid Leave Act, which also provides job protection for a period of time. Whether or not you have a claim, you should discuss with a lawyer. As for unemployment eligibility, I would file. I believe that under these circumstances, there's a good chance your claim would be approved. So there we have one of the guys who's a little nervous right now about going back to work. I guess he's scared for his health. And he's asking what his option is. And from this guy's answer to him is that, yes, if you're called back to work and your business is open and you don't return, you can be fired. Unless your anxiety or your problem is so terrible that you go to the doctor and you get a note saying, listen, I can't go back to work right now. My anxiety is too high. There's a Protection Act that they called it here, and this is here in New York. I'm sure I might be able to places. Family and Medical Leave Act, Federal Family and Medical Leave Act, which you might want to look into if anybody's in this position. Or if you got a family member that's sick and you got to take care of them, you have a chance to get away with it. And yes, if you're fired, you can probably collect unemployment because right now they're giving unemployment to everybody. Like I said before, there's people on unemployment that are actually making more money than they were at work. When their job opens, I'm really curious to see how they handle it. Will they go back to work? Will they stay home and make more money? I mean, that's it's a tough situation. I mean, if you're working and you have medical insurance and now you're not working and now you're on unemployment making more money, well, what about your medical insurance? Can you get that to cover that too? And don't forget, this isn't going to last forever. You know, so if you want to hang out as long as you can and collect, I guess that's your option. But this is what's being discussed now, and I mean, I guess it's a good sign because you know what, we are trying to get back to opening things up and getting back to work and getting people their jobs back, and you know, people are getting healthy again, and people are starting to come out of the hospital to beat the coronavirus, and you know, the number of deaths, which is a shame that there is any, but they are going down. So it looks like there might be an end to this madness, and we might try to get back to somewhat normal. But let me know what you think. Let me know what position you're in. Let me know how you feel about this. I mean, are you off? You want to go back to work? You work at home? You want to get back to work? Let me know. Leave it in the comments. And again, if you haven't already, definitely leave a thumbs up. That helps me. Hit the subscribe button and definitely hit that bell icon. This way, next time I come out with another video, you'll be one of the first to know. Again, everybody, please stay safe, stay healthy. We're going to get back to this soon. Let's hang in there, and I'll talk to you. I'll see you next time. Take care.